Welcome back, and today we're talking about Deca Dence episode 11. So like always, let's just jump into it. Episode 11 of Deca Dence to me felt like it was like the quickest episode ever. I mean, I honestly thought this wasn't even a 20-minute episode. That's just how fast time flew by when I was watching this. I really did enjoy this episode. It had a lot of great moments. The episode, of course, starts off with Hyugen killing Kaburagi's avatar, and I will say this is my only negative little thing about this episode. I did not like how Kaburagi was able to switch over to his other avatar, come in and save Natsume, right? Especially with how strong Hyugen is. I feel like he should have been able to just snap Natsume's neck on the spot even before Kaburagi was able to log off. So I do feel like that whole scene was kind of rushed. I was kind of expecting the tankers to come in and fight Hyugen, and it would have been like a massacre up until Kaburagi was able to come back in with his other avatar and put a stop to Hyugen at the very least. But yeah, this felt kind of rushed to me. I didn't quite like it, but everything else in the episode was absolutely great. We see this Omega Gadol. I mean, this is like a whole brand new Gadol that's evolving constantly. I mean, it's powerful. It's the most powerful thing ever. It was able to tank the little shooting fist from the Deca Dence with no... I mean, it didn't even struggle. It was nothing. I think it was at 60%, but still, it was able to tank it like it was nothing and throw the Deca Dence however many feet away. And on top of that, it was able to detect the little beam cannon that the spaceship up there on top of Earth was shooting at it, and it was able to cancel it out. And of course, after using all that energy, it kind of went to sleep, so it gave the people in Deca Dence a little break. But it was a really great moment. I mean, you definitely felt the danger because this Omega Gadol is nothing to play at. In fact, Hyugen even kind of shut down. I don't know if Hyugen himself kind of shut down, but the system essentially is going to shut down Deca Dence. I mean, that's it. They're putting an end to it. They're gonna reverse the shield, and it's gonna bring everything down. And I don't know exactly what all that means. To me, it kind of seems like they're just going to destroy everything. Once that little bubble shield comes down, I'm guessing it's going to erase everything that it touches or something else. But it's definitely something that we don't want, right? So I don't know how everything is going to turn out. But to me, it kind of sounded like doomsday. Like this is it. Once that counter reaches 0, it's just going to stop. Everything is going to be deleted. So the cyborgs, of course, they're panicking. Even the ones in the Deca Dence, they're all going back to the spaceship. So it's a huge deal. I mean, I cannot wait to see this last episode and see how everything turns out. But Jill, of course, being the smart person that she is, was able to come up with a solution. She thinks that, well, she doesn't think. She knows because she's one of the developers that created Deca Dence. I mean, what a twist. Did not see that one coming, which also kind of tells me the reason why she's considered a bug and really the reason why she knows about all this kind of crazy technological stuff, right? Because she's one of the people that helped created. But yeah, I'm guessing the reason she was made or declared a bug was because whenever she was developing Deca Dence, she kind of left a back door or a bug in there that would let either somebody become the avatar of Deca Dence. That's the whole resolution that they come up with, right? Somebody, one of the cyborgs, will go into Deca Dence and become and use that as the avatar, so they'll be able to move it and stuff like that. So that's really crazy. I'm guessing that's the reason why the system kind of declared her a bug, because she left that in there when she probably was not supposed to. But I mean, this is the holy grail of everything that we needed, right? Of course, Kaburagi is going to sacrifice himself. I don't know if he actually is going to be able to come back. I don't think that's the case. I think this is going to be a permanent thing where Kaburagi is going to go into Deca Dence and he's going to have to be stuck in there forever. And essentially, he's going to just, protect Deca Dence, protect all the tankers, make sure that the cyborgs up there in the system don't mess with them and stuff like that. I'm guessing that's what's going to happen. I honestly don't see a really good happy ending to this anime, right? Not the one where we see Kaburagi and Natsume kind of, have that father and daughter relationship. I honestly do think that Kaburagi, he's either going to die or simply he's not going to be able to return from or logging out of that Deca Dence. He's going to be stuck in there. That's going to be kind of sad. I mean, one of my favorite moments, of course, was when Natsume and Kaburagi kind of saw each other when he was going into the core of Deca Dence. That little slow motion, even though it was a quick second, it was enough for me to feel the feelings that, they definitely do care about each other, right? Natsume was able to, of course, know that that was Kaburagi. And on top of that, she found all the cyborgs, which was a really great moment. I absolutely loved it. Jill, of course, recognized who Natsume is. I mean, it was a really touching moment. We see that she accepts the cyborgs, and I'm guessing after all this is done and, and everything is dead, like the Omega Gado is dead and everything is, peace again, I'm guessing the cyborgs are going to go into Deca Dence and they're going to rebuild. They're going to share technology. They're going to work together, right? Hopefully, I don't think they're going to be able to resolve everything in one episode. Like, how are they going to deal with the spaceship? Are they going to destroy it? What about all the cyborgs that are in there, right? Because not all of them are guilty, right? They only need to kill the system. So, I really am excited for the last episode, but I'm kind of concerned because I feel like it's going to be rushed. Now, the last thing I want to talk about, of course, is we essentially have an inside man now, right? Because we see that Kaburagi all along, he knew that Minato was going to come into the core to try to put a stop to him, right? They're friends. Minato, of course, cares about Kaburagi, but essentially Kaburagi ain't going back. He's going to do whatever it takes to save Natsume. And we see that this touched Minato in some way because he is now, he's going to be considered a bug for helping Kaburagi, right? He opened up the system. He helped Kaburagi get connected to the core. So it's a big deal. Of course, if the system finds out, and I'm sure they probably are, Minato is going to just be declared a bug and either be, turned into scrap, killed, sent to the bug facility, which doesn't even exist. So it's probably like a death sentence, right? But yeah, we're going to have an inside man on the ship, and I'm guessing he's going to help Kaburagi kind of bring the system down. I'm guessing that's what's going to happen, but it does feel like it's going to be a lot of stuff going on in the last episode. Hopefully it doesn't feel rushed unless they're already being greenlit to get like another season, and that's why they're doing it this way. But we'll see. If we do get a second season, I'll be really happy because I am enjoying this anime quite a lot. Like the story, everything about it really has been picking up, and I'm really quite excited for it. But like always, let me know what you thought of this episode. Go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode.